time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Hour Live, Monday, February 3rd. S&P only down 20 points. I think I saw down 130 this morning. NASDAQ down 82, Russell down 21. Dow is green by a small mark, 32 points. Gold is up 0.8%, silver up over 1%. Notes and bonds a little bit green, 10-year yield a little bit red, oil up almost 1%, natural gas up 10%. Soybeans, wheat, and corn all finished green in excess of 1%. Euro's down almost 1%. Pound is flat. Bitcoin is green after being way down. VIX is up 8% still, sitting at 17.78, but well off of its highs for sure. Let's see, VIX got up to over 20. Yeah, about 20.42-ish was the peak of the VIX, but big rebound. So I've got my VIX today. I skipped my first tranche, ended up jumping in a couple of morning ones. I've had one-sided stops on all of them except for my most recent one here. So I'm down a little bit, but could certainly finish green if things remain stable. I entered a WUGA that I posted. It was the 120 version. That is short the 60-10s and 60-25, so 15 wide. That one's up a little bit. I did a 1 DTE. I kind of waited, and we're kind of chopping sideways for the first 15 minutes, so I thought I'll jump in with a 1 DTE. It never really had any decay. Started going red as we moved down towards the expected move, and then on the bounce, it just blew through the other side, so I ended up just cutting it for loss. I didn't get stopped out, but I cut it for a smaller than stop loss. I did 2 price action iron condors. One I put on and then heard about the impromptu press conference. So I ended up closing it out for a small profit. And then the other one I did 5 contracts. I closed 3 of 5 at 20% and the other couple at over 65%. So nice winner there. Just those 2. Let's see. I took a bath on a couple double calendars at the open. They got stopped out based on puts being tested. And then the ones that survived came back and got some back. And then I'm currently up over 10% on my 1-3. I put on a 2-4 just here shortly, just a few short minutes ago. It's up a little bit. That's my WUGA. And then I put on when we started after the big push up and we started a base, I just looking at the price action, thought we were going to make another leg higher, which we have. So I put on a bullish VRR. So if we did break down, I would cut my losses down here at about 59.75, but we have pushed up. I've got an order to close one of the 2 if we make a little bit higher extension. So that one's looking good. Did some day trading, made a little money this morning. And then I'm in a kind of a later upside runner right now in both Netflix and NVIDIA. So I believe that is it for me. Chad, how's your day?
Yeah, made a little bit of money too myself day trading this morning, plus 900 on 4 trades. So it's a good way to start. And it's been kind of a slow day for my zero DTE. I had an AM number one that booked 20%, and then I got stopped out and sold some puts for $1.10 and was able to make that a positive trade. I'm in a lunchtime number one that hit 20%, but it needs a little bit of a move down because it was off center. So I put on a power hour trade, and that was just a short time ago. So, and then I'm in that Wooga that's that you took. I'm in the exact same one. I got like a 5 or 10 cent difference in credit, but that's about it. So I'd like to see price just kind of stall out right here.
Some big rebounds in stocks. Let's look at on the green side first. TEM MSTR is at 4% after being, I don't remember what it opened at, but it was a big gap down, and it's just been running all day. I did a little day trading recap. I mentioned I was trying to potentially get into coin or MSTR when I saw Bitcoin looking like it was going to be strong, but I didn't like any entry, so I did not get into one. Costco, big up day two, up 2.5% after opening red. Reddit's up 2%. Meta, big up move, up almost 2% after opening red. And then on the still red list, PDD. Oh, that's interesting because the other Chinese stocks are green. Apple's down 3%. Apple's recovered off of its lows by a couple bucks, but still very weak. Oh, Baidu's red too. Okay. Well, maybe, let's see, did Baba go red again? I was trading Baba to the upside earlier because it was strong. Yeah, barely red. Okay, so Baba's holding up a little bit better than the others. Nvidia's down a couple percent, but it is recovering decently.
It's a premium pumped in right now.
Looking at just the S&P on a daily chart here, you can see what a move lower it was. We broke below Monday's lows and immediately bounced. And now we're almost up to Friday's lows. SPX pulling back to the expected move area.
Yeah, my power hour trade just had a bunch of premium pumped into it.
So VIX kind of mirroring to the opposite of SPX, right? I had the initial push up, then a big flush down on the bounce, and just kind of sideways to lower as SPX has been sideways to higher. NDX broke above its expected move area and kind of consolidated above before moving up. SPX just now in the last hour pushing above its expected move and kind of consolidating above. Netflix is close to all-time highs. Hit that high after earnings of $9.99. It's back up to $9.84 and change, almost $9.85 today. Meta not too far off either. Couple sessions ago, so that would have been Friday, Thursday. It hit 710. It's back up to over 700. Got the Trump-Trudeau conversation going on right now, I guess. So hopefully they wait till after the bell to come out and say anything.
Yeah, for real.
As far as other scheduled economic news, this morning we had 30 minutes after the bell, we had ISM manufacturing PMI. Tomorrow, 30 minutes after the open, we've got JOLTS, along with a few Fed speakers. Man, the Fed speakers have got to be like, man, we just don't really mean anything anymore. I bet they're having took a little ego blow. Trump's taking all the attention. They don't even move the markets anymore. Wednesday, we've got non-farm employment pre-market and ISM services PMI after the market opens, along with a few Fed speakers. Thursday, unemployment claims pre-market. Friday, some more employment, non-farm employment change data. So wait, Wednesday we've got ADP non-farm employment change, and then Friday we have non-farm employment change. What's that about? All right, so my Wooga is looking for price to chop. My VRR is looking for a bounce. NVIDIA and Netflix looking for a bounce. Those are my 4 positions. Gold, I think, hit a new all-time high. Yep. 28.72 an ounce. Silver has not gotten back up to its all-time high of 35.07. At least I think that's its all-time high, recent high anyway. Natty Gas, big move today. Not sure if there was a report that came out or just Natty Gas being Natty Gas, but up 10%. I think just moves all around. Ten-year yield dipped this morning and popped back up. Oil hanging around 73 bucks a barrel. Had a little bit of a recovery bounce, but it's been sliding lower pretty much all day.
Really holding premium right now.
The talk with Trudeau has begun, Financial Juice just said. All right, let's keep this good long
Great.
hour conversation.
I doubt it's going to be an hour. It's probably why
What's that?
Well, that's probably why premium's like hour
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
They're waiting for something before they release that. I've got an order on to close one of my 2 VRRs at $5, currently trading about 3.5, so it's going to need another, I don't know, a 10-point push up to hit that.
I can't believe that was on Financial Juice.
What's that?
Just the president having a conversation with another leader of another country. Like that. That was on. That's Financial Juice noteworthy.
Yeah, well, it was a press release from Carolyn Levitt.
I mean, at some
Anything
point,
that could potentially move the market.
yeah. At some point, we've got to, you know, not trade scared of what someone's going to say.
Well, we'll know what happens in 30 days, apparently, at least with the Mexico tariff. Got paused for a month, and then they're going to decide if they're going to walk it back or make it more permanent, I guess. So I've got my Wooga on, trying to decide if I want to still get in the 30s and the 95s, 35 wide.
I hit 40% on my power or on my lunchtime number one with this down move.
See if we hold on to this little chop area. I kind of thought we might just continue to grind higher all the way through power hour. The way this thing was going. Still might. I'm gonna go ahead and add a price action iron condor here. The hope that the Trudeau-Trump conversation stays behind closed doors. $30 wide on the 95s and 25s.
Well, that's pretty good. 30 wide.
And I got a credit of $7. So
Yeah.
could have went 35 wide.
I mean, I got 35 wide 25 minutes ago at 5:05. So yeah, would have been better to wait.
I have my bot target at $3.50 aside. So it just whichever's closer it goes to. Well, Netflix and Nvidia, a little dip. If they don't get bought up pretty quickly, I'm just going to cut those. Yeah, it definitely didn't. I used to have that. Morrow did that. I used to have that little kind of a cheat sheet handy, but yeah, you're right, Elliot. It just feels better. It's just gives you more of a secure feeling, even though it, yeah, doesn't really matter. Man, dip's getting bought up quick in the MSTR. Yeah, exactly, Elliot. Morrow, I think your analysis was around the one of the power hour tranches, if I remember right. $4. $4 strikes. I had it on my kind of my Google sheet that I use for my pre-market updates and just kind of pre-market prep. I literally just took it off like last week. Oh, getting a little dip here. Yeah, a little dippy. Getting some decent decay though. Already up 6%.
Yeah, that's what my traders need. They need some data decay. I think my Wuga's only up 8%. It's been on for almost an hour.
Let's see. My Wooga is up, yeah, 8, 9%.
I got filled
My
at
1-3 from
122
earlier is
central.
up 13. I guess I should have hammered some Monday calendars. It's tough to do when the market's the way it is though.
I like to see it stay above 60.10. That's my Wuga short strike.
Yeah, I put on a 3-4 put calendar as price is kind of moving forward, and then that blast up, I was just like, I just don't want to play this game. So I just cut out for a small profit on my 3-4 put calendar. But yeah, and so then the 1-3 is up 12+%, and the 2-4 that I just put on is pretty much even. But I've been kind of watching different ones throughout the day, and yeah, they definitely would have been hitting profits quickly. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you. Now it's going below 60.10.
Wow, this thing is premium's getting sucked out. It's up 13% now, 14%. And price is coming down, VIX is going up. Just had to let some air out.
Well, there's 60% out for my lunchtime trade.
VIX creeping up a little bit. Back above 18. There's 17%.
Yeah, if I can hit 20% of my power hour trade, I'll be satisfied. Still $1.60 away though. But any type of up move will help.
Luga coming in a little bit, up 11% now. Really need Netflix and Nvidia to pop. Another stock that's really pushing today is OKLO. I can't remember what they do exactly. The options aren't really even that great to trade, but things up 13%. All-time highs after starting off with a big gap down. Oh boy, some more fireworks. Let's go, Xi Jinping. Get on board with the Trump train. She's on TV right now. Oh, great. I wish their YouTube channel would stream it live every time. Where's it on now? When Trump was talking before, CNBC wasn't even talking about it. Fox now. Okay. Guess I better put that on my radar. Oh, she's out on the street talking.
Who's that?
Carolyn Levitt's talking right now to the press.
Oh, press secretary. Ooh, that definitely had some theta decay there. I'm close to 20% now in my power hour trade.
Yeah, I'm at 25. I'm going to go ahead and close part of this.
Just fall asleep right here. There we go, 20%.
Nope, she's done. So there's going to be a readout, or he'll post on Trump on Truth Social, or they may report from the Oval Office after the Trudeau conversation's over. So I don't. That doesn't make me want to take anything to the bell.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing.
I mean, this is fun, guys. I mean, this just adds a new level of excitement to our trades, right? I mean, it was getting too easy.
Hey, I'm pretty profitable today, so I'm all for it.
I don't know what everybody's complaining about. This is fun. Like you gotta make it a challenge. You know, it gets too easy. It's just becomes boring.
Who's up 20%? But needs to stay up. Don't be coming back down.
Yeah, my Wooga's up 20%. It'll automatically close 2 of the 4 at 50%, and I'll probably close the other 2 shortly after there. If it gets there. Snowflake, big recovery. What is Snowflake? Is that a chip company? I can't remember.
We used to trade snow.
Yeah, I just can't remember what they do. I think it's a chip company or some kind of chip related. Big data? Okay. Cloud-based data company. Okay. Still get 25 wide. I would say the 5 wide Mahomes fly is currently trading for 60 cents. Not even. Right around there, maybe 55, 60.
Down, coming back down. Get back up there.
Yep, I'd prefer a little bounce.
Yep, not liking this down move at all. I just feel more comfortable when I'm in a Wooga and they're inside my short strikes. Like that comfort feeling just feels so good.
SPX almost got up to Friday's lows before we rolled over here. Is about 8 points away. Well, I'm up over 13% on my 1-3. I'm going to go ahead and close it. Remove that overnight risk.
That's not a very nice candle.
Oh, yeah. I was going to look. Let's see. Who do we have after earnings after the bell today? Today's Monday. We've got Palantir. And then pre-market tomorrow, PayPal and Spotify. So PLTR had a big rebound today. Not too far off of, yeah. Hit all-time highs on Friday.
Ugh.
Just below that.
There's an ugly bar.
SPX a little drop.
Now I'm outside my break even on the Wooga. Need a good bounce.
Yep. Right at break even. Somebody leaking the Trump convo.
If it don't bounce, my power hour trade's gonna get stopped after 20%. So That's another reason I need a bounce.
So PLTR right above all-time highs, earnings after the bell. It's an $83 stock. It's got an expected move of over 10.
Yikes.
SPX still coming down.
Yeah, I'm stopped out on my power hour trade, unfortunately.
VIX up to 18.38.
Just gonna go ahead and get out of my longs. 75 cents for my puts. It may flush, but it may bounce too. Ended up being a 50 minus $50. A nice TLC day on 3 trades.
How'd you end
Now
up?
it's plus 3,055. 675 and a 24.30 and then a minus 50. Now let's bounce and let's hit 50% on this Wooga.
Filled at 90 cents. Just posted my PLTR upside butterfly for earnings. All right, let's get a snapback, a little bounce back.
It's time. Canada doesn't want anything to do with us.
I mean, this price
So-
action iron Condor is getting some serious premium deflation going on, which is nice.
Don't like get back above that short strike.
VIX still kind of grinding higher. We'll know. We'll know when the Trump Trudeau conversation's over, before it gets posted, probably before we can see it get posted. We'll get a big bar one direction or another, I would imagine.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get out of my woogie here in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
There you go. Creep back up there. Wuga is currently at about 14, 15%.
Yeah, it wouldn't take much of a bounce. I mean,
And about 50% on my price action. Close one more.
come on, get above 60.10.
Everybody up. Everybody's just kind of trading sideways, waiting for the news.
Now that bar didn't finish like I wanted it to.
It's trying to get back up.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't take much. It's
Florida Panthers.
No, it's not what I wanted. Well, that's not what we needed here.
Thank you for the introduction, and thank you to Mrs. Benson, Lieutenant Governor Nungesser, Mayor Cantrell, Peter, and Jay for inviting New Orleans and Company to express a few messages of welcome this morning. All the stretching has been done. All the pregame warm-ups have been complete. It is now time for the city of New Orleans to perform.
Hold your head up. All right, got about 16 minutes to go. Need to bounce to get out of this wooga. And this last remaining price action iron Condor lot.
Yeah, I could use about a 10-point bounce.
Yep, that'd be beautiful.
It's since it hit the highs of day, it's come down about 20 points.
Got MSTRs now kind of rolling over. Bitcoin rolling over, Tesla rolling over. Bitcoin's still green on the day. Coming off of highs a little bit.
All right, here it is. Here it comes. Blast off. Come on, somebody say, yeah, there's a deal between Canada and USA.
We're just talking Super Bowl right now.
Such a promising Wooga earlier.
Sitting right around 6,000.
Yeah. Down she comes.
$6,000 butterflies still under $1, it looks like. Yep, MOC here in about 2.5 minutes. My Wooga is red. A little bit red.
I mean, I don't know what else the market wants here. I mean, Mexican tariffs have been delayed a month. I mean, that should be enough for a bounce.
Should be enough for 10 points.
Yeah. What else you want to hear?
Market must be thinking the longer this conversation goes on, the worse it's getting. Quick conversation, I think the market's perceiving is better.
Yep. VIX up to 18.4 now.
I'm over 60% on my last contract here. See if we can just get a little bounce and book more. Here comes the MOC. 1.8 billion sell side. Market didn't even flinch.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm at 80% here. Wooga is at about 23%. Still need a bounce.
Yeah, I thought it was bouncing there. I don't like that sell number.
Usually you get a little flicker lower on something like that, but it didn't even. It's exhausted.
Come on, rip up. Get that cell number. Yeah, VIX going up.
Try to sell my VRR for $1 if it bounces. Otherwise, I'll just book minimum profit most likely.
Come on, get some legs.
Yeah, Luga's right on the break even. Just needs a little bounce back up to the expected move area. NASDAQ trying to bounce a little bit. MSTR trying to bounce back. Tesla, nice bounce coming in. Let's go, bring them up, Tesla. Call up your boys. Everybody up.
NASDAQ trying to bounce. Follow suit, S&P.
Just can't hold its head up.
No. This one good push here. Last 5 minutes.
I'll go ahead and close my price action. Close for $1.15 on the last lot. Down to 98. $6,000 butterfly, still only trading for $1.30 maybe.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm.
I really thought we'd see a buy number instead of a sell.
I have not figured out any correlation to figure out when it would be buy or when it would be sell.
Yeah.
Working a 95 fly. And a 6,000. Luga needs above 6,000 to not hit max loss. Filled on my 6,000 fly. Two minutes. Check out the Trade Plans channel. E. Allison. I posted, but yeah, no update. Sticking with the same plan I used in December, basically. All right, sitting at 98. I need to move away from 6,000, preferably up. One minute.
Wooga just was not meant to be today.
Back down to 90 in the 95s. 30 seconds. My vertical is sitting at about $3. I need 4 to lock. It's below 95. 93. All right, locked. So Mahomes will be a winner. So my 1 DTE and Wooga were losers today. Pretty much everything else winner. Ding, ding, ding. 59.94.67. 59.94.68. All right, all. That is a wrap for today. Another exciting day. Hope everybody survived. Crazy moves. As far as live stream goes, let's see, Chad will be streaming live in the morning tomorrow. And then we will be back for Power Hour. All right, all. Take care. Have a good night.